Konniya! Activate 11 category level trades. My name is Ksenia. I deleted Aaron from existence. Sorry. Oh. You're back now. I forgot to turn on your
thank
sprite.
God.
You're alive now.
I'm alive.
You're alive and well. Let me adjust this as well. There we go. Patting you, patting you, patting you.
Thank you,
welcome everyone. Today with me, as always, is my best friend Aaron, and we are going to continue playing Umineko episode 2. Last time we ended just before the family conference actually took place, the dinner time. Thank you for checking in, Indy. Konya. Hi, Ninix. Konya. Hi, Mashi. Thank you for the raid. I think that's it for the chat for now, but that's okay. It is a little bit later than usual, so we're gonna wait until people come in. That it's okay.
Yes.
But yeah, let's go ahead and keep playing.
Yes, let's get started.
The most fabulous time in the family conference. That was the dinner. Catagirl Jesus, what a wonderful username. Welcome.
It's an awesome username.
Konya, don't forget to check in. That is a redeem name check-in. In the past, Kinzo, who had been serious about the family conference, took everyone's yearly gathering for dinner very seriously. Thank you for checking in, Mogutakupo. Konya! Enjoy your stay. Because anything embarrassing that occurred during the dinner would cause the deepest shame for him as the host. He had strongly ordered Natsuki to sincerely attempt to avoid anything embarrassing. Hi, Vampire! Konya! Good to see you again. Because of that, she and Kraus had employed Goda, who had confidence in his cooking abilities. As a result, even though they could announce a wonderful dinner they had confidence in, by that time, Kinzo had closed himself up in his study and did not appear for dinner. Maybe you could call that ironic. What? When the main dish for tonight, calf steak, was set out, Goda began to brag about it, further exciting everyone's appetite. I hate this man.
Yeah, Goda kind of sucks.
Like, I do not doubt that he has passion for what he does, but God, he's just so arrogant.
He's like super smug about it. It's very off-putting.
Just very full of himself all the time. It's so funny to see rich people argue like this.
Like, battle of the two, of the
fancy off.
The fancy off. Who sucks more?
I'm Vinny, good and gentlefolk. That's from Charlie's Zelda Abridged. Exactly.
料理も薬も効果は2倍になるっちゅうわけやな。元の料理のうまさも2倍、さらにノンガキで2倍。
Caviar!
味の売買ゲームや。
Konniya! Hi, Sprout. Don't forget to check in.
いやね、キさん。その質問、読まれてたんじゃないの？
違いねえな。まんまと美味しいところをゴーダさんに持ってかれちまったぜ。
そうかね。
Oh yeah, speaking of, so you see this animation that comes up with when you redeem a check-in, the card kind of flips over. I actually thought, like, why not use the same animation for the chessboard now that I know how to do it? So now we can do this little animation. I know it's not quite 3D, but it's definitely more fun than, you know, just instantly flipping it, I thought.
For real, for real.
今日の料理をフランス風だと気づいていない者もいるんじゃないかと思ってね。エヴァは先ほどバターを使わないのが美徳と言ったが、それはスペイン風だ。確かに国境を接してはいるがね。
そういう意味で言ったんじゃないわよ。話の一部分だけ抜き出して勝手に加工しないでくれるかしら。
とっても美味しいソースね。ゴーダさんは本当に素晴らしいわ。
お褒めに預かり、大変光栄です。
Are you just squishing it, then flipping and unsquish? I mean, it is like a singular animation that comes with 3D transform plugin for OBS. I can explain to you in Discord. It's really not that complicated.
これもすべて奥様の日頃のご指導のおかげでございます。
いえ、すべてゴーダのアイディアです。
Wait, hold on. Huh. Why isn't my toggle working? Huh? Weird. Hold on. Give me just a second. I wanted to turn on my tomato juice cup, but for some reason it's not working, and neither do any other cups.
Oh.
Oh, did I switch them? Did I switch them? Huh? Huh. It's not working. Gah. Why is nothing ever working?
Well,
let me just restart my model real quick.
okay.
Because sometimes the toggles get kind of tangled up, I guess. Oh, it's working now. Huh.
Oh,
I wonder.
that's weird.
Yeah, you never know. I'm glad it's working.
Turn it off and turn it off again. Turn it on and turn it off again.
Yeah.
Truly.
The fixer-upper of all.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you want to take over?
Sure.
I woke up from a nap earlier, so it's best we take more frequent breaks so that I do not strain my voice too much.
Sure. No worries.
Kind of a weird TMI, but I've been having troubles with, like, constantly having to clear my throat because of, like, a phlegm buildup in my throat, and that really, like, made it hard for me to sing. and that's been a problem for a while. And I figured that the reason's probably something like acid reflux. And recently, recently I also read that apparently chewing gum can help solve the problem, which is like, it's interesting. It's obviously not for like every case of reflux, but like apparently like the more you salivate, the more it will like neutralize the acid. Although you do have to only eat it after you eat, not like before or on empty stomach. Bless you.
Thank you.
Also baking soda maybe. But yeah, it's just nice to pinpoint the reason. I'm like 85% sure. Because like with all the medicine I take and all the other issues I have, it can be kind of hard to really pinpoint the reason for certain like very common symptoms.
Sure.
Because like on their own, symptoms don't really mean much like that. But yeah, I'm excited because that means that I can hopefully do more singing streams soon. Hi, Bunny. Thank you for coming, beloved. Don't forget to check in. Thank you for dimming water. I'm drinking so much water.
Good. Be hydrated. Let's see. It looks like the siblings quickly got into a loud argument about the sauce, but for the most part, dinner proceeded peacefully.
So much for a family that's completely sauceless.
There's so much sauce. Oh, there's so much sauce. However, something that they really wanted to ask about smoldered inside all of their hearts. And that was the visitor, the 19th person. The Golden Witch.
The Golden Witch!
She's here! In actuality, Ava and Rudolph and the rest were cautious during dinner. If the mystery guest was to be introduced, this dinner table was the most appropriate place to do it. However, no place was prepared at the dinner table for the witch. The family conference would begin in earnest after the meal, and previous experiences told them that it could last until deep into the night.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's alright.
There we go.
But they couldn't understand what it would mean if this person who should be introduced still hadn't been by late that night. So Eva and Rudolph and the rest began to feel some doubts about whether this guest was actually unknown to Kraus as well. If this wasn't an assassin called by Kraus to give him an advantage in the inheritance problem, maybe they should speak frankly to Kraus beforehand and create a common front to resist anything disadvantageous to the four siblings.
Kraus resistant front.
If she was Kinzo's assassin, whose purpose was to keep the inheritance from being handed over to the four siblings.
Sorry, I'm the fastest shooter in the Wild West.
Fastest fingers. The enmity between Kraus and the other siblings could only become a weak point that benefited the enemy. Wow, reading hard today.
No problem.
When he finished explaining the table setting and the cooking, Goda tried to leave the room, but Kirie called to him to stop with a small voice.
Hi, Kirie-sama. 何か?
ごめんなさい。今日はお客様がいらっしゃってると思ったんだけど、晩餐にはお見えにならないのかしら。
She had planned on saying it nonchalantly, but unfortunately it reached the ears of Natsuhi, who was sitting in the next seat. It seemed that Natsuhi had heard it as, even though the guests would come, won't the host come to dinner?
The queen of overthinking.
She really is.
Queen girl, of thinking everything is her fault.
Take your ibuprofen and sit down, girl.
For real. poor girl with migraines.
In other words, that Kirie had asked whether Kinzo was going to come to dinner.
当主様は体調が優れられませんので、お部屋で食事をとると仰せです。
Let's take ibuprofen together.
Real.
主人が初めにそう説明いたしましたが、何か。
ごめんなさい。そうじゃないの。
I'm gonna
In an
let
instant.
I'm gonna
go ahead.
let Shimeji run wild.
Ah!
She's eeping.
Release the beast.
She's eeping.
She's eeping. In an instant, Kirie realized from Natsuhi's reaction that this unknown visitor was also unknown to Kraus and his wife. And what that meant. On the chessboard placed inside Kirie's mind, it felt like there was a loud sound as the arrangement of the pieces changed.
Chessboard mentioned, let's go!
Whoa!
I get so excited because we haven't had any chessboard spinning in like 3 streams or something.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since the chessboard was spun, but once... Oh, there she go. Once we get into the meta world sequences, the chessboards are going to be so spun all the time. Oh my god.
I am so excited.
It seemed that Badler, who had been sitting next to Natsuhi, had heard Kirie's words without misunderstanding them. And thinking it was a question about whether yet another person had been invited to today's family conference, he let out a wild voice. Thanks to that voice, the uncomfortable feeling in the siblings' chest suddenly exploded. Everyone looked at Gora at the same time. Judging by their appearances, it was at least obvious that no one here had invited that mystery woman.
Mystery woman. Okay, I'm gonna take over.
Okay.
For an instant, Godo was startled to find everyone's gazes gathered on him, but because of his naturally vain personality, this actually gave him a feeling of superiority. You know what? Like, I don't hate him because he's evil or whatever, he's just like totally mildly annoying at best.
It's annoying.
But...
But boy is he annoying!
No, I hate to say it, but I kinda would. I kind of would in a I want to bully him.
Ah!
I want to crush his superiority. I kind of would.
oh Lord.
I'm sorry. I had to get it out.
Hey, yeah, you know, different strokes for different folks.
There's just something so delicious about seeing like a powerful man who's like so full of himself being like reduced to tears at your heel. Not that I wear shoes.
But if you did.
But if I did.
Well, you and Beato may have more in common than you think then.
Mayhaps.
Hi.
He agrees.
貴賓室で
I'm dying.
お一人で食事を取られたいとのことで、そちらへお運びしております。
Therefore, Goda's extremely graceful and reasonable response made it obvious to everyone that a 19th person, a visitor, existed.
貴賓室？客？
Auxiliary! Hi. Konniya! Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to check in.
誰の話ですか?
Natsuhi's words echoed the question that everyone who did know about the visitor, the Golden Witch, was thinking. Oh, the check-in is a new redeem. It makes a Tomodachi Club card appear over the chat on my stream. Nee is about to channel Beato. Ha 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 ha! It had been an honored guest spoken of so severely, he hadn't imagined that Kraus and his wife might not have known.
そのベアトリーチェ様でございます。
Oh, Natsuhi is about to have a mini heart attack.
She's gonna have a conniption.
Your Tomodachi card. But yeah, right now there is no limit on how many times you can check in during the stream, but I trust you guys not to abuse it. But if you just want to see it again, I totally don't mind. They're so cute. Thank you for lurking. Hehehe. Maria had been telling the other cousins over and over again that she had met Beatrice that day. The cousins had answered, saying, "Isn't that nice?" but they hadn't believed. So their eyes grew wide.
すまねえ。俺はてっきりマリアの冗談だと思ってたぜ。あ、本当にいたんだな。
ベアトリーチェって、あの黄金のベアトリーチェなのかよ。ああ、マリアはいるってずっと言ってる。誰も信じてない。
She is Beatrice's special assistant.
Yep. Special little helper.
Special little helper.
ごめんね、マリアちゃん。そういうつもりじゃないんだよ。
After learning that everyone had doubted Beatrice's existence, Maria, who had been in good mood all day, completely lost her temper. Ah! George, who sat in the next seat over, tried frantically to calm Maria. Kitty loafing.
Mitosis.
Mitosis. Neotoses.
なかなかの味な演出だ。
兄貴、三文芝居はやめようぜ。兄貴が呼んだんだろ。
呼ぶ？誰よ？どこから？
兄さん、はっきりさせましょう。あれは誰？まさか本当に肖像画のベアトリーチェだと言うんじゃないでしょうね。
Yes, she walked right out of the portrait. I'm seeing the little knees are loafing at almost the exact same spot. Oh my god, 3 of them! Why did they do that? Huh?
They're taking over.
Oh my god, they're all loafing! Oh, cute.
私にはお前たちが何を言っているのかさっぱりだ。ゴーダ、これは本当に冗談ではないのだな。
It's EP time for them. Aww, yeah.
私はその源氏さんからそのように指示を受けただけでして、その
源氏を呼びなさい。今すぐ。
My little kittens. When Natsuhi yelled, Goda shot out into the hallway. At that time, with the sound of the door being thrown open as a spark, the dinner table was suddenly engulfed in an uproar.
じゃあ兄貴も知らないってんだな。呼んだのは誰だ？親父ってことか？
私には何のことかわからんね。お前たちは私が裏で糸を引いていると信じているようだが、それは大きな誤解だ。
クラス兄さん、落ち着いてえな。わしらはもう腹の探り合いをすべき段階にないで。もし兄さんも知らない怪人物だっちゅうんなら、これはとんでもない話になるんやで。
秀吉さん、言葉を少し慎みませんか？主人は親族会議に不要な人間を招いたりはしません。
まったくだ。お前たちは何を言っているのか。肖像画の魔女が額縁を抜け出して現れたとでも言うのかね。実際にその魔女様に会ったという人間がいるわけでもなかろう。
Well, you see, Kraus, there is one in this very room. Actually, like 2 or 3 of them. Like 3 of them, right?
私あったわ。
Let me adjust my chair. Ooh, things are about to get so interesting. Oh. Goodness. Welcome to my bakery. We have loaves. Oh my god, there's a whole army going there. They are approaching the loaf.
They're gonna get her. No, they're gonna get her.
Oh no, they're gonna get her. No. Ah! Did you see that? They threw her off the screen.
That's so rude.
What the hell?
You need to corral them. Misbehaving.
Can someone clip that? They scared her. The brief tension was broken and Maria also started to make a ruckus. The room was already chaotic.
何が何だかさっぱりだぜ。つまりなんだ？
しかし本当にローザおばさんの見間違いってことじゃねえの？
The cartoon boyoyoing.
ローザおばさん、間違いなくなんですか？
ええ。私とマリアは会って話もしてる。
Thank you for clipping it, Sprout. You're the best.
私は会ったの。あれは間違いなく魔女だった。信じて。私の見間違いとか錯覚とかそんなのじゃ断じてない。あれは何だったの？
Thank you so much for the follows in artist. Kwanya, enjoy your stay. Don't forget to check in. In the instant before the typhoon visited, Rosa had definitely met with the witch. But that scene had been so hard to accept as truth. The more she spoke of it like this, the less she understood what it was she had met. Ironically, because she had lost her composure and said that she had definitely met that witch, the more desperate she became, the more vague the witch's existence seemed. Ah!
私もあったわ。
Why this keeps happening today? Because with that one composed sentence, she had definitely affirmed that existence.
挨拶とはとても言えないけれど、一応言葉も交わしてる。ローザさんの見間違いとかじゃ断じてないわ。
Glad to catch you live. Been following you on Twitter, looking for more body diverse VTubers. You can call me Zen. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for following me on Twitter as well, Zen. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm a fat bitch. We love fat bitches here. Welcome. Enjoy your stay.
キリエさん、それマジかよ。
ええ。でも彼女は私に名乗らなかった。だから彼女がベアトリーチェであると断定はできない。
Yeah, there is a lot of me to love.
でも主観的で恐縮なんだけど、私は玄関ホールで彼女に会ったから肖像画と顔を見比べることができた。私は第一印象で彼女こそが
この肖像画の主に違いないって思ったわ。あくまでも主観よ。
そんなことはありえません。第一、その女はどこからやってきたというのですか？
She walked right into the front door, of course.
Well, she just came in the way that you came in.
Like normal people.
今日の船は皆さんの送迎のための便が往復しただけです。その船に乗っていたのですか？
それを言われると弱いな。確かにそんなご婦人と一緒に下船した記憶はない。
あら、そう？
Shizuka! Thank you so much for coming again. It's so nice to see you. Konnichiwa! Don't forget to check in.
私たちの乗ってきた船以外に船はないってどうして証明できるの？できないわ。来なかったは証明できない。
道理だな。
Oh, welcome to my boobs, Tomodachi.
来たは証明できる。来たのを見たやつが見たと言えばいい。しかし、来ないは証明できないぜ。
This game is so silly. Like, they're not even arguing about who did what. They're just like, well, does the person even exist? Like, come on. Get it over with.
Oh, Nia.
She knows things incomprehensible to man.
全員が来ない、見てないと言ったところで、全員が見てないところでこっそり来たことを否定はできない。つまり、悪魔の証明ってやつだ。
Devil's proof? Is this the first mention?
I think so. Is that like super important?
This is one of the key arguments.
Devil proof. Devil's proof.
The Devil's Proof will be coming up again and again in the Meta World segments.
Interesting, interesting. I have no idea what this means.
They're about to explain it, I think.
It's easy to prove that a devil exists. All you have to do is meet a devil. But it is impossible to prove that devils don't exist. Just by saying that no one has ever met a devil, you can't deny the possibility that they're hiding away somewhere that humans cannot go. Well, have you ever seen your own brain? How can we know it exists?
Well, that's what they're getting at.
You can't deny the existence of aliens for exactly the same reasons. Until humanity searches the whole of space and can show perfectly that aliens don't exist, you can't be sure that they don't exist. And it's definitely impossible for us to ever check the entirety of space for the existence of aliens. Therefore, while there may be a number of ways to prove that aliens do exist, it is impossible to show proof that denies their existence.
となれば、僕たちが乗ってきた船以外の船で来たかどうかなんて、議論しても無駄な問題ということになるね。僕たちと一緒の船にはいなかった。それだけが事実で、それ以外の方法で、とにかくこの島に訪れたことになる。
How dare they deny me the right to live in ignorance?
そうね。どうやって来たかなんて議論の必要はないかもしれない。
She's here now. Just accept it.
肝心なのは現にこの屋敷に今いて、私たちと晩餐を共にする気がないという事実よ。
Sprout, I'm not sure what I know. I know what your favorite Devil's Proof is. You'll have to tell me when we get there.
今この島には後ろ宮家18人以外にもう一人客がいる。
知りません。何の話だかもわかりません。
Poor Natsuhi.
お前は少し黙っていなさい。
Kill him now, mods.
Death to Kraus.
Seize the... unleash the dogs, mods.
頭痛に触る。
I'm gonna kill.
I'm gonna kill.
通りだ。私にはお前たちが何の話をしているのかさっきからさっぱりだ。
Now tying his shoelaces together is too kind.
じゃあ答
We
え
need
は
death.
一つしかないわ。
Twist him to a croissant. Croissant.
お父さんが
well
呼んだ
played.
のよ。
That's a good one.
今日の親族会議のために。
親族会議に？だから何のために？
そんなの知らないわよ。
I was freaking the hell out.
兄さんが知ってたらそれを問い詰めようって思ってたのよ。
ええわ、予算か。クラス兄さんは知らんと言うとる。つまり話はこうや。お父さんが肖像画の魔女にそっくりの客人をこっそり招いた。
Hi, Mitch. Konnichiwa. Thank you so much for coming again. Nice to see you.
それにローザさんが出会い、マリアちゃんが出会い、そしてキリエさんもあった。今はそこまでや。わしらに言いたいことがあるんならとっとと姿を現せばええ。挨拶もなしに引きこもってるっちゅうんはどないなわけなんやってことなんや。
親族会議なんか花から関心のない親父が新しい愛人をこっそり呼びつけたってわけか。理想の魔女様のおべべを着せてよ。
Yes. Yes.
You know?
I think so.
I don't even feel like explaining.
そう決着するには今日という日は意味を持ちすぎてるぜ。
理由は一つしかない。親族会議に加わるためよ。お父様の遺産について何かの権利を主張する気でいるのよ。
バカバカしい。当主様に愛人などと汚らわしいものなどおりません。
お前は黙っていると言っている。私はこの屋敷でずっと親父殿と過ごしているが、そんな話は聞いたこともない。最大限理解を示したとして。
Thank you for Eclipse Pro.
何十年も昔の愛人との間に隠し子がいたとして、それを親父殿が探し出し、今日という日に呼びつけた。
It's just they're arguing about the stupid stuff all over again.
They do love to argue about stupid stuff.
あなた
They don't know they're in Umineko no Naku Koro ni.
They sure don't. They have no concept.
They don't know it, and it pisses me off.
お父様にそんなものがいるわけがありません。
Common mistake. Beginner mistake. They should just find out.
They should just know.
They just should know.
尊い後宮の血が愛人ごときに。
Get on with the program.
先ほどから数人が見たと自称しているに過ぎません。幻想妄想白チュームに決まっています。あるいはこれも夫を陥れるための皆さんの何らかの芝居なのですか？
Yes, Natsuhie, everything that's happening is a ploy to trick your husband.
You've caught us.
Yes, ma'am.
何の芝居だってのよ。
Hi, Aquarius. Thank you for lurking. Nice to see you again.
芝居だって言うならそっちでしょうが。
よせよ姉貴。ちょいと暴力的な言い方だが、夏日さんの言う通りではある。キリエは姿を見たが、俺は見てない。姉貴もだ。だがローザは見た。しかしってことは、いるってことになる。
I love that they just dismiss Maria as like they don't care she's a witness too. They just
She doesn't fucking count.
Yeah.
いるを証明している
Fuck them
連中が
kids.
存在する以上、いるで直ちに決着だ。悪魔の証明の逆パターンってわけだな。
Two of them.
それに俺も会いたいんだよ。
They're loafing in the same space again.
そして
Bestie.
一体当家
They
に
love it
何
there.
の御用かと直接問いただしたい。
それについては私も同感だ。六軒島へ何の御用かぜひお尋ねしたいものだ。
白々しいこと言わないで。狙いは一つよ。お父様の遺産を狙ってるのよ。相続問題に明るい弁護士に今後の作戦を練らせるべきよ。
Oh, I'm out of water, apparently. I'm gonna go refill it.
Okay.
So you guys go do whatever you need to do. If you need to go to the bathroom or anything, now's a good chance. Where's... There we go. Okay. Barbie.
Hey.
overrun by Nias.
Taking over.
Oh, no, hold on. I'm not wearing my headphones yet. I was getting water, and then Charlie said they're hungry, and they like can't really move when they wake up.
Mm-hmm.
So I fixed them a little salad, and also made myself milk tea.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm wearing my headphones.
Okay.
Okay. Screen has been overrun by Nias. Okay. Let me... I don't want them to overtake the screen, so I'm just gonna keep this one. Sorry, Tiny Nia army. Okay, we are so back. God, I love milk tea. I kind of switch around between plain tea, lemon tea, and milk tea. Right now, I am on my milk tea addiction again.
You're in your milk tea era.
And my milk tea era. Oh, wait. Huh? Where's my... Huh. Oh well, whatever. Okay. Hey. Milk tea's so good. The best kind of milk tea I ever had was peach flavored black tea with milk.
Oh. Peach tea is nice.
Yeah, I should buy peach tea again. It's like godly.
お母様と同格の権利を愛人が主張した場合、私たちの取り分はかっきり半分さらわれることになる。
ちょっとみんな待って。源氏さんがもうじき来るわ。きっと私たちの疑問に答えてくれるわ。それまでそういう話はなしにしましょう。さあ子供たち。
She's like immediately switches to her mom voice.
悪いけれど、大人はちょっと込み入った話をしないといけないの。
It's always interesting to see her act like this because, like, she is considered the smallest fry among the siblings because she's the youngest, obviously.
Yep.
So when she starts bossing them around, I actually think that might be why. I mean, I'm not saying that's the only reason she's an abusive mother, but it gotta be one of the reasons.
Oh, 100%.
ゲストハウスへ戻っていなさい。
When everyone else was bossing her around. So when she grow up, she's now like relieving that trauma by doing something like that to kids.
Yep. 100%. She's a product of her environment.
Russian Earl Grey. Wait, do they grow tea in Russia too? I mean, I don't know. I always think it's like Indian or Chinese tea. I don't really know a whole lot about tea. I like experimenting with flavors though. I like making my own blends, but like, it's like, I care a lot about additives, like plants and fruits and all that stuff, but I don't actually know a whole lot about the actual like teas.
Sure.
Would you like to read?
Sure. Rosa yelled at the children slightly emotionally. The children didn't understand why they were suddenly being yelled at this time, but Eva and the rest realized it too late.
Dumbledore calmly, he said. Slightly emotionally. Yelled slightly emotionally.
Just slightly.
Just
slightly.
A little bit.
They were talking so grandly about the filthy topic of the inheritance in front of the children. There was no way that they want their children to remain here.
Well, at least they have some common decency not to let the kids see them like this.
Right? So they all immediately agreed with Rosa's plan.
そうやな。ローザさんの言う通りや。
You know, I recently also saw an interesting hack. Apparently, if you add a pinch of baking soda into your tea that's been steeped for too long, if it's too bitter, apparently if you add a pinch of baking soda, that will neutralize some of the bitterness.
Hey,
Very
that's super cool.
ジョージ、いとこみんなでゲストハウスに戻ってるんや。いとこ同士仲良く遊ぶんやで。
ジョージ、言われた通りになさい。いとこみんなを連れて今すぐ出ていくのよ。
ちょっと待ってよ母さん。僕たちはまだ食事も終えていない。
Take the food with you.
デザートもまだ来てない。デザートはゴーダさんにゲストハウスに運ばせます。だから出て行きなさい。
ジェシカ、ここから先は大人の話し合いです。行きなさい。
わかったよ。まだ食いかけだってのよ。
ってことは俺だけ例外ってことはないよ
な。It's really funny to have Battler, the main character, being, you know, like chased away because he's a kid.
He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, yeah, like usually child protagonists, like, you know, like Detective Conan and whatnot, like they just kind of wriggle their ways into these like investigations because they are perceived as like important geniuses and whatnot, but then Battler's just like being lumped with an 8-year-old or however old Mari is.
Yep, like, nope, you're technically a kid, get out of here.
Oh, Lurk is a redeem. It's like really cheap.
でもあなたラッキーよ。
どうして？
私も出ていけるなら出ていきたいもん。
I bet. Because it's not like people really care about her opinion that much. Even though she's like arguably the smartest out of the adults.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
違いねえぜ。大人は大人で遺産をめぐって楽しい一家団らんをお楽しみくださいってんだ。
私も席を外しましょう。どうやら今夜は私の出番はなさそうだ。
Nanjo softly rose from his seat. He had been calmly watching the whole discussion without pointlessly interrupting from his seat in the farthest corner.
I'm just so useless.
He just fucking sits there. His reaction was very adult, like a calm old gentleman. When Nanjo rose from his seat, it urged the other people who were supposed to leave.
Calm, moisturized, in his lane, thriving.
Thriving.
I would like to say that, unfortunately, not exactly.
The children noisily rose from their seats, and as they hurried into the hallway, the servants returned.
遅くなって申し訳ございません。源氏をお呼びいたしました。
お屋敷の中の戸締まりの確認に行っておりましたもので、遅くなりました。
Thank you so much, Julia. Thank you for coming as well. I'm really glad you like my model.
申し訳ございません。
さあ、子供たちはゲストハウスへ。ゴーダさん、申し訳ないのだけれど、子供たちの分のデザートをゲストハウスへ運んでくれるかしら。
よろしいのですか?
It seemed that Goda didn't find it interesting to see that the dinner he had worked so hard on had been interrupted like this. Suck it up!
Yeah, it's like, this is the only thing he does. He gets mad about food and not being able to serve it.
He sent Natsuhi a look as though asking her whether that was really alright.
ローザさんの言う通りにするように。それから 私たちにデザートの配膳は不要です。呼び出しがあるまで食堂には近づかないよう。
Just like your grandma. Oh no. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna be that kind of grandma. I love cooking and feeding people. It's my love language.
Mm-hmm. It's a good love language.
You would understand.
これは他の使用人にも伝えること。いいですね。
はい。
Charlie only really drinks caffeine for the sake of caffeine. Like Charlie doesn't really drink coffee for fun or tea for fun. And also can't really eat many fruits because of the acidity. And I've been raised as, you know, showing my love and affection through serving like little drinks and fruits and snacks throughout the day. So it's a bit sad.
Can't feed them.
I still do it just like a lot less often than I would like to.
Sure.
Hi Scrunning! So nice to see you again. It's been a while. Welcome, welcome.
かしこまりました。
さあさあ皆さん参りましょうかな。マリアさんもこれ以上お母さんを困らせてはいけません。
マリアもベアとの話する。
Other rails, she would not like the things they are about to say about Beato.
Nope.
マリアちゃん、僕たちにゲストハウスでベアトリーチェの話を聞かせてくれないかい？ぜひ魔女の話を聞きたいんだ。
I know George has all these like ambitions as is, you know, fitting his upbringing, but God, I think he'd make a pretty nice like elementary school teacher or like preschool teacher. That would be so cute.
Yeah, oh, he'd be good at that.
Can you imagine him and what was it? Noelle?
Shannon?
Shannon. Oh my god. I'm thinking about Noelle because she has personality the same as Noelle from Genshin. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Shannon and George running something like a preschool together. That would be cute. I love when people draw fan arts like that, like characters being all like babyfied and one of them was like a caretaker.
Yeah.
So
super cute.
So cute. Very specific brand of fan art.
本当に子持ちじゃねえのかよ。手慣れすぎだぜ。
Yeah, actually, it's not Kinzo who has a secret child. It's George.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Maria's mood was completely back to normal at George's words, and she took the initiative, saying that she wanted to go to the guest house.
Or I guess not teenage. He's like 20, right?
Yeah, he's like 23. It looked like Goda didn't like being kicked out himself, but he didn't disobey Natsuhi and left the room with Battler and the rest, closing the door.
Oh, you saw Gundam Wing official art like that? That's so interesting. You have an official art.
あるわ。たっぷりと。
They're about to talk his ear off.
それもみんな。誰から質問するかくじ引きが欲しいくらいよ。
She's so funny.
だが誰が一番の引こうとも最初にする質問は同じだと思うね。
違いねえな。源氏さん、正直に答えてくれ。今貴賓室にいるベアトリーチェってのは何者なんだ？
Well, you see, this person named Beatrice is shockingly Beatrice.
She's a person named Beatrice.
So like he knows a whole lot more about her.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take over.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Hideyoshi's claim that advertising doubled the taste was apparently right. The kids in Nanjo, who had been chased out to the guest house, had gathered in the cousin's room. Thank you for lurking. Oh, thank you for redeeming red glasses, Aquarius. I love these. I wouldn't like make them.
The red glasses are so good.
Thank you. I know you would appreciate. Yeah, I wouldn't make them my main glasses because I'm just so in love with the classic round glasses, and it's the kind I wear in real life. But these are so cute.
They're super cute. They're such good frames.
Yeah. And it's cat eye.
Double perfect.
Intentional. The kids of Nanju, who had been chased out to the guest house, had gathered in the cousin's room and were eating the cake that Kumasawa had brought there for dessert. It was both wonderful and high class, with lavish amounts of cream and decorated deliciously with fruits. Wah! Poking me. I love that it squishes my cheek a little bit on the side that it's poking.
Very good effect. Very good.
Thank you. Very cute.
Yeah.
But even though it was delicious, for some reason it didn't taste quite as good. Yeah, it's like really interesting because like obviously color and scent are also a big factor in how good you think food tastes. Otherwise, like you know, like edible scent liquids, whatever they're called, wouldn't be a thing otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. She would. She absolutely would.
And then she would laugh.
Oh.
She believed it. She believed it.
Maria.
She's so sweet sometimes.
Yeah, when she's not
possessed by a demon.
このケーキもサバの絞り汁に小麦粉と卵を混ぜて焼き上げると
Juice of mackerel.
でございますよ。
Regrettably, that sounds like something I would drink. Like whenever I buy canned tuna or I don't know names of fish in English, regrettably.
some manner of canned fish. True cat girl.
Of canned fish. Except for maybe those that are stored in oil. I'm not a huge fan of fish stored in oil. I understand that it's because bacteria cannot survive in oil, which is like good. But also, I don't know. I don't like when food is too greasy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially when the fish itself is already fatty.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of tastes gross.
Yeah.
お父さんの店の新メニューにサバケーキとか登場するかもしれないよ。
I caught a little fish the other day. The fishing really has not been going well lately because it's been really windy. So I'm kind of salty because of that. But I did catch one little fishy. I did like screenshot a joke my friend said. Because it was yeah, it said I caught an ugly little goby fish. And they said, Nia really said, go be ugly somewhere else. Because I let it go. They're so funny.
Well played. That was a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, let me show you. This picture is not mine. But it looks like exactly like the fish I caught. Because like there's like so many different goby fish. Yeah, I caught this fish. It's pretty small, but it's my fish. Until I let him go, like half a minute later.
But for those 30 seconds, he was your fish.
Yes, for those 30 seconds, its life was quite literally in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
They're really funny looking guys, especially like from the bottom.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
goofy little fish.
Yeah, I'm excited until the wind comes down. Fishy fish, fish. I will never shut up about fishing. I love fishing.
Fish posting on Maine.
Fish posting on Maine always. I really need to draw my outfit that I went in today.
Yes.
I know you keep saying about fishing stream, but I don't really look at my phone when fishing. I'm just kind of like really into it. It's my downtime.
Too focused. Yeah.
But if I get any good, I wouldn't mind it, I guess.
触って栄養満点でヘルシーっぽいイメージがあるしよ。女性とかお年寄りに人気が出たりしてな。俺は食わねえけどよ。
女はそんなゲテモノは食わねえぜ。
You'd be surprised what people shove in their mouths just to get thinner. And for
real.
What?
年寄りも遠慮したいところですな。
おいしいんですけどね。
Sorry I can't stop yapping today, but the other day I was talking to Charlie. I recently bought 2 new tank tops. Just like my model, I wear tank tops a lot. Like you see my model is like rarely wearing sleeves. It is true to real life. I really love my tank tops and crop tops and all that kind of jazz. But also I'm like a little bit insecure about my fat arms. And I told that to Charlie, and for one, Charlie was like always super supportive and saying how cute my arms are, etc, etc. But also like I started talking about like, oh my god, I'm so TMI zone today. Charlie said that like they don't think my butt would get any smaller if I was skinny, and I'm like, yeah, there was time when I was skinnier a few years ago, but like I don't really like get less wide. Like if I were skinny, I would be just kind of brick shaped, I think. Yeah, it's kind of funny to think about. But yeah.
What different shape you'd be.
Yeah. But obviously you wouldn't have me any other way. I mean, come on.
Oh no. But we have to have you like this.
Yeah, obviously I'm only human, so I too have my like down days where I'm like kind of self-conscious. But honestly,
sure,
those days have I've been having them less and less ever since I turned like 25. I remember seeing a tweet that said something like, once you turn 25, it's like your brain is done cooking, and it's almost like you hear the microwave ding and all kind of starts falling into place. And I like totally agree with it. I think like 25 is when your brain like is almost or fully formed at last, and it just like it kind of starts working.
Yeah, you get to an age where everything just sort of like falls into place.
Yeah, it's really awesome, honestly. Like being a teen is really rough.
It's very difficult, yes.
Very difficult, and every bad thing that happens to you is the worst thing that ever happened, because it is. But then after a while, it becomes a lot more bearable.
Yeah, I don't really miss being a teenager.
Yeah, I see so many people who are like, oh, I wish I could relieve my like school years or, God forbid, college years and do stuff differently. And I'm like, yeah, no.
No. No. My my late teenage years and my early 20s, so like late high school and college were like, obviously it wasn't all bad. I have fond memories of certain things, but also like my mental health was in
shambles.
That was in absolute shambles. Oh my god, it was so bad. So like, and I mean, like, once I got older, I still had work to do, and I still have work to do. Like, not everything is perfect, but I am certainly in a much better place now.
Yeah, like, people are so weird about turning 30. I'm turning 28 this year, and Aaron, how old were you?
I'm 32.
And Aaron is 32. So, and like, people are so weird about it, but I am excited for my 30s. I think it's gonna be awesome, and like, cause like that's when the fun starts, cause you figured yourself out enough to know what works and what doesn't.
I think there's such a perception in culture that like you turn 30 and you suddenly have to like quote unquote be an adult or whatever, but like nothing changes. You're still you. Like, you don't have to suddenly, like, I don't know, dress in gray and do taxes all the time or whatever shit people have convinced themselves of. Like, you're just you, slightly older. You can still do all the stuff you like to do. You're gonna be fine. You're not gonna die. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's totally gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And even more so, it might even be good.
It might even be good. I was, really quick, just to cap this off.
Yes, of course, go ahead.
There's an anime that just started called Kaiju Number 8. And it's based on a manga, and I started watching it because I like kaiju. But the main character, Kafka, is 32 years old.
Just like you.
Just like me, and I was like, oh! And some, like, 20-something calls him an old man, and he gets all upset. He's like, I'm 32, that's not old, call me Oni-san. And I'm like, Kafka, you are so right, 32 is not old.
Yeah, I see Indy's turning 30 this year, and Sprout is turning 30 this past week. Oh, you've been... Yeah, either way, I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. It's not as scary as everybody makes it seem.
Yeah, on like a slightly more dreadful note, honestly, there are so many people with like horrible sicknesses and all these like accidents and whatnot. Like, dying from old age and aging in general is a privilege. I am not joking.
Yeah, 100%.
100% serious. I think you should be thankful for every year that you are alive and here with all of us. And
Absolutely.
we get to do fun stuff together, even if life is hard. Yeah, I think absolutely, it is something to be treasured, turning older.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kumasawa was really raising the mood with the mackerel jokes that were her specialty. But no matter what happened, the sound of the downpouring rain focused their concern on the mystery guest. Oh yeah, it's definitely good to make sure you're developing healthier habits before your turn 30, although obviously it's not too late or anything. But yeah, let's just be kind to our bodies above everything, because it's the only one we have. Oh, you're 27, just like me.
その口ぶりだとマリアが魔女に会ってたって話は信じてなかったまでにも初耳じゃねってことらしいな。
I'm actually like kind of excited to turn 30 in terms of my, you know, my persona, my character, because like as years go, I can start making her milfier. Isn't that exciting?
Priorities. You have your priorities straight.
What can I say? MILF Nia. You should be excited. Like, I know... Oh. Yeah, it's okay. I permit MILFs. I think Twitch had like a thing about MILFs being considered like disrespectful towards women, and like, yeah, sometimes. I appreciate. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. Although that is assuming that my persona will not change, but I'm like sure that even if I do happen to change my character by then, I will still look back really fondly on my current one.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she a cutie.
For sure.
夢見がちなお年頃のよくあるおとぎ話くらいに思ってたぜ。
いる！ベアトリーチェはいる！毎年親族会議に来るたびにマリアは会って一緒に遊んでた。
They are besties.
そう
ですね。Besties.
ベアトリーチェ様は普段はお姿をお見せになりませんけど。
Lesser Doggo. Hi, thank you so much for coming. This is Umineko. This is Umineko episode 2 specifically. It is also called in English, When the Seagulls Cry, right?
Yeah, so
Seagulls
the
when
English...
they cry.
Yeah, so Umineko no Naku Koro ni is the Japanese name, and the English label is Umineko when they cry, but it literally means when the seagulls cry.
It's really interesting that they like just did not translate Umineko.
Yeah, I think probably because like the series as a whole is called When They Cry.
Yes.
And the like whatever's doing the crying is usually the shorthand. So like Higurashi, Umineko, and cicadas and seagulls doesn't have the same punch.
It's true. Still, it's just a weird mishmash.
It is.
心が綺麗で素直な方の前にはひょっこり姿を現していたずらをすることもあるそうですからね。
Kikonia are storks. Kikonia are storks. Yeah. Umineko, but there aren't any cat girls. Oh, cat girl Jesus, just you wait.
Yes, pigeons is hato in Japanese. Neko means cat. Yes. But Umineko means seagull, but also it sounds like sea cat. On the Umi's your nekos.
No! They're my nekos!
My nekos! When they cry New York.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah, I think like the MILF debate is like really depending on who you're talking to. Like, I know it's quite literally a porn category, so I can totally see why it would be off-putting to people. But consider this. Me horny. I don't care. I don't care.
People are allowed to be horny.
Yeah. Let women be horny.
Yep.
Beatrice was a name which referred to being in that fairy tale about the Rokkenjima witch. Because the family and the servants publicly accepted the image of the witch of Kinzo's delusions to keep him in good mood, the Rokkenjima fairy tale, or maybe ghost story, was formed. To the family members who knew those details, the fairy tale of the Golden Witch was only a vague thing. However, in front of Kenzo, they hadn't been able to say that. They're like, yes, yes, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Thank you for the clip. So those who didn't know the details, like young Maria, for example, it definitely wasn't vague, but a real legend of the witch. So Maria believed in the legend of the witch. She swallowed the story. That was natural for an imaginative girl who believed in witches. So no one said anything to betray her dream. On the contrary, they had arranged things beforehand to get her excited about her dreams.
だから、マリアちゃんがベアトリーチェにもらったお菓子と言って僕らに見せびらかすことがあっても。
Thank you for clipping so much, Sprout. I really want to make a channel trailer one of these days, and having lots of random clips, even short ones, is really helpful. Thank you.
多分誰かがそういうことにしてマリアちゃんの手提げの中にこっそり飴玉でも忍ばせたのだろうって思ってた。
私も昔に2度か3度そういうふりをしてこっそりお菓子を置いてあげたことがあります。おそらく熊沢さんにも、いや使用人の皆さんや後ろ宮家の皆さんも一度や二度、
無邪気な小さい子が喜ぶなら口裏を合わせてお菓子を置いてくこともあるか。ってことはジョージの兄貴なんかだいぶやってそうだな。
まあね。
Would you like to switch?
Sure. Admitting that would probably be unrefined. George admitted it while being extremely wary that Maria didn't find out.
つまりサンタクロースみたいなもんか。子供の夢を守るために両親がグルで嘘をついて寝静まったこの枕元にプレゼントを置いていたと。
子供の夢って守ってあげたいし、私は当然サンタなんていないってとっくに知ってるわけだけど、もし覚めなくてもいい夢だったなら一生信じていたかったぜ。
世の中は世知辛いばかりだと知ってしまうからこそ、大人はせめて子供の綺麗な夢を守ってやりたいと思うものです。
ベアトリーチェはいるの。
Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. If you like the little desktop pet of my character running around the screen, you can download it for yourself at the link below. It's free.
You should do it.
You should
have a beast on your computer.
Have so many beasts, they multiply. They will infect your computer.
へえ、いますとも。ベアトリーチェ様はおりますよ。この前もですね、サバを干して紅茶の出汁に使おうとしておりましたら、そこへひょっこり。
Mackerel.
こういう調子
To make black tea.
だったはずなんだけどね。
Trojan cat. Yes.
つまりマリアを除けば誰も信じてなかったはずの魔女ってわけだ。
少し言葉が足りないね。信じてなかったんじゃない。信じさせてあげようとしたんだ。
So this was about not betraying a child's innocence. But Santa doesn't exist in reality. If you don't want them to be all disappointed when they learn that, you should just not show them that dream in the first place. Did I think like that because I was still a long way from becoming a full adult? Badler was finally getting an idea about the true form of the Rokkenjima witch. But in the current situation, that understanding had been revised. And that premise had been turned upside down.
という認識だったはずの魔女のベアトリーチェ様が実際に現れちまったと、そういうことか。しかもだ、おじさんたちの騒ぎを見る限り、どうも招かれた客でもないらしい。こりゃ面白そうな話だぜ。
ベアトリーチェという女性が実在しないという前提は実は存在しない。ルドルフおじさんも言っていた悪魔の証明そのものだよ。ベアトリーチェと名乗る女性の存在を僕たちは誰も知らなかった。でもだからといってそれがベアトリーチェが実在する可能性を否定できるわけじゃない。
南條先生はじい様との付き合いが長いですよね。
He's like, yes, regrettably.
Most unfortunately.
一時期親族会議でクラウスさんたちに随分と聞かれた話ですな。その昔金蔵さんにベアトリーチェという愛人がいて、その隠し子がいるのではないかという話です。
The parents were like, yeah, we don't want to talk about this in front of the kids. Nanjo's like, yeah, I don't care, I'll tell them.
Talk about it.
Especially like Natsuki was like so appalled at the thought of talking to her children and their cousins about their esteemed grandfather having a mistress of all things. And he's like, yeah, I don't care.
I'll talk about it. Not my family.
そこに愛人の娘なんてのが現れれば面倒なことになるのは火を見るより明らかってわけだ。
クラウスさんたちも最初は源氏さんに聞かれたのでしょう。しかし源氏さんは金蔵さんに忠誠を誓う側近で、多分私よりも金蔵さんが心を許す親友です。源氏さんは多分何も語らなかったのでしょう。それで次に古い友人である私の方に話を聞こうということになったのでしょうな。
で
No, kids, Grandpa did not hire a dancer dressed up as Beatrice. Stop this.
結論として南條先生。
Yeah, like the idea of Kenzo, who's probably like in his 80s, having like a 20-something mistress that he dresses up to match his, like, the witch of his delusions from the portrait is like a completely bonkers idea.
It's fucked up.
おりました。いえ、私は会ったことはありませんぞ。ですが、そういう女性と交際があったと金蔵さんから聞かされたことはありました。相当昔にお亡くなりになられたそうで。
死んだ。その間に子供がいたとか。
それはわかりません。ただ金蔵さんはベアトリーチェを蘇らせるために研究をしていると常々言っておりました。普通は愛人を失い忘れがたみがいたならばそちらにその分の愛情を注ぐものです。
He cray cray.
ですから金蔵さんとベアトリーチェの間に子供はいなかったろうと私たちは自然に考えました。
ってことはそれも悪魔の証明になっちまうな。
なるぜ。愛人との間に子供がいなかったことは証明不能。現にこうして現れた以上いたってことになっちまうわけか。
少し暴力的な理論だね。後宮家の遺産問題でトラブルが生じていることを聞きつけ、何者かがおじい様の大昔の愛人関係を知り、それを装って 遺産問題に食い込もうとしているとかの方が現実的だよ。
現実的ではある。しかし本当に彼女が隠し子で、しかもその上じい様に顧みられなくて孤独に生き復讐に帰ってきたって設定も否定はできねえよな。
復讐？なんだよそれ。
ああ、すまんすまん。男なんだよ。ついつい面白そうな方に脚色しちまうぜ。妙なドラマの見過ぎだな。
Normally that should have been a light joke. But it had come when a mystery guest calling herself Beatrice, who no one had invited, had marched in on the day of the family conference when the bloody argument which the inheritance distribution had become was being discussed. There was no way that Battler's joke would be welcomed with laughter. So it was a really big help when Nanjo laughed energetically to calm everybody down.
なるほどなるほど。それはなかなか面白そうですな。そんな筋書きの小説をぜひ読んでみたいものです。
まあ現実にはそんなことはできねえと思う。何しろよ、今この島には18人もいるんだぜ。妙なことをすればすぐにでも取り押さえられちまう。それに台風のおかげで島から逃げ出すこともできない。
同感だね。退路の断たれた袋小路で、しかも十分怪しまれているような状況下で、そんな恐ろしい復讐劇なんかとてもできるとは思わないね。
でしょうな。ならば姿など現さずに暗躍しての復讐の方が現実味があるというものです。堂々と姿を現して仇討ちなど時代劇の中でしか考えられませんな。
わからねえぜ。復讐ってのは感情でやるもんだ。理屈、それこそ差し違えてでもなんて考えたら別に警察も人数も退路がなくても何も怖くはないかもしれねえぜ。
大丈夫だよジェシカちゃん。僕たちが想像するような物騒なことは何も起きないよ。
Oh, George. Bad words, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoy your stay. Umineko Sunday, let's go!
遺産をめぐっておじさんたちがバトルロイヤルってのが物騒なことじゃねえってんならな。
そうだよな。父さんもルドルフおじさんも体格いいし、エヴァおばさんなんか格闘技習ってんでしょ。大丈夫だよね。
Jessica didn't say it, but she had vaguely noticed that her own father opposed all of the other siblings regarding the inheritance. They acted like everything was good in front of the children, but when that pretense was lifted away, like it had been at dinner, it would become a tumultuous uproar.
I'm gonna take over.
Okay.
It was only natural that Jessica, realizing that, would be frightened that her father and mother had gotten into some kind of trouble. And were about to be sacrificed for something terrifying. Oh, Jessica. Oh yeah, it is past midnight since we started late, so maybe we can wrap it up in like half an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Bye bye, Sprite. Good night.
Bye, Sprout. Good night.
魔女様の名前を語ろうとも魔法も使えない人間の女が一人で何ができるってんだ。
Oh, Butler. God, they are all so naive.
On
What
that
is
copium.
this? Naivete convention. Ah! Oh no, you accidentally exploded Aaron instead of me.
Huh?
They exploded you.
No! It exploded.
Oh, get exploded.
Well, here she comes.
Yep. The sudden creepy laugh made all of us jump, and when we realized that this strange laugh was coming from Maria, we were shocked again.
そうなんだ。それがバトラの認識なんだね。
何かだよ。気色悪い声で笑うんじゃねえぜ。
バトラはベアトリーチェの存在をとりあえずは認めてる。19人目の客人程度には認めてる。でもそこまでだね。19人目のベアトリーチェが魔女であることは認めてないね。
突然何を言い出すかと思えばそりゃそうだろ。魔女なんているわけがねえ。それを語る人間の女しかありえねえだろうが。
あれおかしいよバトラ。それは悪魔の証明だよ。
Oh, here we go.
Indy, what's up?
Oh, they're probably screaming because they exploded you.
Oh, gotcha. I'm okay. It's alright.
魔女に会ったことがないというだけで魔女の存在を否定することにはならないね。
そうだな。確かにそうだ。魔女がいねえを証明することはできない。しかし証明はできなくても主張はできる。魔女はいねえという俺の主張だ。
どうして？どうして魔女はいないなんて証明できないくせに主張できるの？
そんなものはいねえからだよ。
They really are like kids getting into arguments on the playground. I'm sorry.
They
それで
do.
QED？ 何の証拠も根拠もなく証明終了？無知が自分の浅が草を棚上げする時の典型例。暴力的思考停止だね。
となりゃ答えは一つだぜ。魔女側の反証しかねえってことだろう。これまた悪魔の証明だ。連れてくりゃ話は早い。この場合はベアトリーチェと名乗るご婦人が
excuse me, she's not 5 years old. How old is she?
She's 8.
She's 8
Well,
year
she's
old.
8. No, she's 9. 9? She's
She's
9.
9 year
お
old.
星様がキラキラ飛び散るような華麗な魔法をステッキででも披露して。
Sprout left. Nobody here to count my yawns.
人間には不可能なってことだろ。
ほらお二人とも落ち着いてくださいな。
Kamasawa noticed that the atmosphere between them was getting worse and tried to calm them. It seemed as though Battler quickly realized that he wasn't acting like an adult. But Maria's expression didn't loosen. As she laughed creepily, she kept staring at Battler.
マリアももうよせよ。
You gotta have to leave early. That is okay. Thank you so much for sticking around.
機嫌直そうぜ。な。
Have a fun group watch.
Oh yeah, enjoy.
What are you watching?
それが望みなら、ベアトリーチェはきっと見せてくれるよ。人間には不可能なこと。そしたらバトラも信じるんだよね。
Kirby anime, nice. I've seen
Oh,
some
fun.
of it. What was this? Oh yeah. I did show this to Aaron. Oh, wait, I didn't realize you can open images in OBS now. Like without opening the browser. Pretty cool.
ベアトリーチェのこと。
Yeah, I actually send it to Aaron like after you send it to me. Hehehe.
おう。そいつを拝ましてくれたら信じてやろうじゃねえか。
魔女とバト
What
ラ
did you show
の
me?
議論のチェスだね。
Oh, the Beatrice meme?
Oh!
チェックメイトされたらバトラは魔女を信じる。
おお、洒落た例えだぜ。魔女が魔法を見せる。
Just throwing hands with a 9-year-old.
俺のキングに
Chess mentioned.
俺は人間でも
Let's go!
何らかの手段で再現可能だとイチャモンをつけてキングを逃がす。
Bye, Indy.
Bye,
let me blow you.
Indy.
Let me blow you a kissy before you go. Thank you for coming.
それができなきゃチェックメイトってのは確かにいい例えだ。
バトラ、チェスというのは相手も自分も同じ動きの駒を持ってる。だから相手の手も読める。でもね、
Getting yawny.
相手の駒がバトラの駒よりさらに不思議な動きができることをバトラは今想定していない。魔女のはずないからとベアトリーチェの動かす駒の動きを自分とどうせ同じだと決めつけている。でもね、悪いけどバトラのチェスの相手は人間じゃない、魔女なの。人間にはさせない駒の動きができる。バトラは今そこの認識を間違えているの。バトラはキリエおばさんのチェス盤思考って好きでしょ？
Chessboard mentioned.
Huh?
Say it. Say it. Say it.
相手の立場に立っての思考術ってやつを気に入ってるぜ。
だからダメなの。相手は魔女なのにバトラはそれを認めない。
Yeah, he can't really predict her moves because he does not believe she's a witch to begin with.
Nope.
だから魔女のさせる手を理解できず、チェス盤思考が通じない。相手の認識を間違えている。
Ah, you like my voice? Thank you.
チェス盤思考の一番最初の前提が崩れてる。
That makes me happy.
Oh.
Yeah, you do have a super cute voice. Wee!
I love you, Aaron.
I love you too.
そなたは魔女とのチェスに勝てぬ。
Yeah, it's because a witch can levitate her pieces and also smash your head with them. She can turn one piece into another piece. Beatrice out there playing chess where all of her pieces are horsey.
That like 4D chess in like spatial thinking or whatever, she'd be a wizard at that.
That is true. It's like Butler thinks they're playing regular chess, but Beatrice is playing 4D chess.
It's so true.
食堂に近づくなと言命されましたもので。
なるほどね。それでシャノンはそのベアトリーチェという人物に以前会ったことはある？
わかりません。
Shannon's like,
Me when I lie. That was a slightly odd way to say it. I thought it didn't sound like she meant her memory was vague.
私たち使用人にとってベアトリーチェ様はお屋敷のもう一人の主です。親方様に感化されてそうだと吹聴している。私がここへ勤め始めた時からベアトリーチェ様の話はすでに囁かれておりました。
前に聞いたよ。敬わないと呪われたりして実際に事故に遭った使用人もいるんでしょ？
Hard fork! Thank you so much for coming again. I'm so glad to see you. Yahoo! Don't forget to check in.
ただ信じる信じないに個人差があったのは確かです。私はそういうものには敬いを忘れないのが信条ですので、黄金の魔女というその不確かな存在がきっといるとおぼろげに信じていました。
それで実際にその不確かな存在の魔女が姿を現して堂々と玄関からやってきたと。わ
かりません。私には何も。
シャノンは夕食を運んだ時に何か話はした？
Oh boy, that conversation really went different from what I expected. Shannon is so badass.
Shannon just like put her foot down.
That's really unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Me when I lie.
しかし、ご飯を食べる魔女というんじゃ、なんだかリアリティがないね。
It's one of the joys of life, no matter how many thousand years you live.
For real.
やっぱり、この島の魔女伝説を知る何者かが、ベアトリーチェの名を語っているだけなんだろうね。シャノンちゃんは、ベアトリーチェを多分、お屋敷の守り神みたいに思って敬ってきた気持ちがあると思うんだよ。だから、それを名乗る人物が現れたので、少し動揺しちゃったんじゃないかな。
そうですね。きっとそうなんじゃないかと思います。
She's like, sure, why not?
You can read.
Okay. George was slightly at a loss at what to do about Shannon's downcast appearance. Possibly, not just Genji, but the young servants had also been strictly questioned about whether they had a clue as to who this person called Beatrice was. Thinking that, he tried to somehow cheer her up. Like Maria and Jessica, Shannon also had surely been unable to completely hide her agitation over the sudden visit of a person calling herself the Golden Witch. He thought that must be the case. But George probably had no technique of looking into Shannon's heart. Shannon was bitter and sad. The door to the Golden Land had been opened.
Poor Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon. The witch had definitely told her that. That meant the demise of everything. Even if she accepted the ring from George, now they could never be married. No, in the first place. Did furniture like her have the right to be married? Even if the witch hadn't come to tell her of their demise, wasn't it fated to fail sometime or another? Had she turned her gaze towards the fun days with George and purposefully closed her eyes to the sad reality?
どうしたんだい？さっきから本当に元気がない。
ジョージさん、婚約って何でしょうか？
結婚の約束をするという意味だよ。でも僕はその意味において結婚と同じものだと考えてる。本当なら僕は今すぐにでも君をめとって家へ連れ帰りたい。でも僕は今修行中の身で、まだまだ自らの城を築き上げる力量がない。だからこそ一人前になって初めて胸を張って君を連れ帰りたいんだ。それは遠い未来の話じゃない。ほんの3年ほどを待ってほしいというだけの話。でも僕はだからといって3年間自分の気持ちを偽っていたくない。だから婚約指輪を贈ろうと決めたんだ。それは男として情けない理由かもしれない。妻と仕事を両立できないから待ってほしいなんて理由での婚約なんて情けないものかもしれない。でも僕は決して君を
ありがとうございます。ジョージさんにとって婚約指輪が恋人に贈るプレゼントの一つではないということが分かりました。
当然だよ。婚約指輪はただのアクセサリーじゃない。尊い約束を指輪の形で残す恋人たちの宣誓なんだ。
だとすると、すぐにも結婚するなら不要なものということになりますよね。
その時は 婚約指輪じゃない。結婚指輪として渡すよ。どちらにせよ、君に指輪を贈ることに変わりはないのさ。
この女は俺のものだから、誰も手を出すなよっていう売約札みたいなものですね。
いや、そんな意味じゃ。
George knew about his shameful character. When he had been captivated by Shannon and sworn to become an excellent man, he had sworn to throw away the shameful part of himself. So, even if it was on purpose, he chose to answer a little roughly. He believed that that would be reassuring to Shannon.
Yeah. その通りかもしれない。さよ。君を僕の妻にする。
I love when he calls her by her real name. It always gets me.
他の誰にもやらない。僕だけのものにする。だから、誰も手を出すな。そういう指輪だよ。間違いない。
ありがとうございます。ジョージさん、本当に嬉しいです。
Then, George-san, if it was decided by fate that this engagement ring, that this promise would not be fulfilled, would you still give it to me? Shannon tried to ask that, but she swallowed her words.
The music is really nice.
Because George had already spoken the answer. George had said it. He had said that to him, an engagement ring was infinitely similar to a wedding ring. Therefore, accepting George's ring had a far more sacred significance than a promise to marry.
だから、僕はあえてこれを婚約指輪と呼ぶのをやめにする。今からこれは婚約じゃない、結婚指輪だ。
いいのでしょうか。
シーシ。
神様の祝福もなく、私たちが結ばれたことを、勝手に宣言してもいいのでしょうか。
神様も父さんも母さんも全て事後報告で十分さ。僕たちが二人は結ばれたと一方的に宣言する。それは誰にも覆せない。
ジョージさん。
僕は一時の感情で言ってるんじゃない。今だけの君を見て言ってるんじゃない。明日の君も明後日の君も、それこそ未来の老後の君すらも見据えて言っている。
いつもジョージさんが話していることですよね。元気な子供や孫たちに囲まれてゆっくりとした老後を過ごしたいって。
その時僕の隣には年老いた君がいる。
They would make a cute old couple. I can see it.
それを僕は予言するよ。必ずその日は訪れるから。
必ず訪れますか。
This is so sad. She knows it's not meant to be.
信じてもいいですか。
必ず、絶対、それを言葉でない形で証明するのがこの。
見せてください。
これさ。
George, thinking he was being told to show her the ring, hurriedly took out the ring box. Even though he had practiced so much, he hadn't been able to look cool.
Yeah, this is a lot different than from the first timeline.
It sure is.
The circumstances and all. Cute.
But Shannon wasn't looking at that. In her straight and direct gaze were vague tears and a smile. She concentrated her eyes on George's eyes. No, on something she could see beyond his eyes.
私にその未来を見せてください。
シャノン。
見せるよ。必ず約束する。老後までじゃない。死んだ後も。
Charlie and I love to say that when we both die, we're gonna turn into ghost pirates and haunt the seven seas. Hee hee.
That's so cute.
Hee hee hee.
僕らは魂になってもずっとずっと。
Hi Miku. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Shannon wiped away her tears and took the ring box. Inside was a diamond ring worthy of blessing the two of them.
Do you know the Hags Girls Me joke perchance? I do! The Scooby-Doo one? Is it Scooby-Doo one? I'm gonna cast a spell on you! Me? I love that joke. There's a scene in Hags Girls and Scooby-Doo crossover where they're singing this song, and Scooby points at himself like, me specifically?
George said the line that he had practiced over and over again inside his head.
その指輪を好きな指にはめて、それを返事にしてほしいんだ。
How are we doing? We're doing good. How are you?
つまり明日の朝までに。
Perhaps this time. She actually put the ring. She actually put the ring this time.
Shannon smiled, took the ring, and with a completely natural movement put it on the ring finger of her left hand.
She's so badass.
Yeah. It really had looked like a very, very natural movement.
Thank you for your good work, Miku. Hope you can rest today.
And for a while, George was stunned.
これが私のお返事です、ジョージさん。
シャノン、いや、さよ。
魂になってもずっとずっと一緒です、ジョージさん。
Hi, Tenshi. Nice to see you again. Thank you for coming.
There was no blessing. Oh, excuse me.
It's okay.
There was no blessing from God, no pastor to witness, nothing.
But the two who were married proclaimed it. Two souls were joined here today. Wow, you should give a pet for Aaron too. Aaron is recovering from a sickness still.
I'm dying. It's okay.
My poor Meow Meow. Is this scene over? Because if yes, then now's a good time to end the stream.
Yeah, I think yes. Yep.
姉さんはバカだ。
Wait, did I disable Pet Aaron? I did. There we go. Now it should be enabled. Sewing.
そうかな。
Is this gonna be long? I can't tell.
I think it drags out for a little bit.
Okay.
So it would probably be good to stop here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming today, everyone. I am still also recovering from my stuff, so I'm kind of like on 1-2 streams per week basis, and they are a bit random. But I hope for your understanding, and I would love to start streaming Silent Hill 0, also known as Silent Hill Origins, which is a prequel to the Silent Hill I just finished. So hopefully next week I'll find a date to do that. And we'll see you again next Sunday for more Umineko. Na 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 na. And don't go anywhere because we are going to raid someone. Okay. До свидания. Bye bye. Bye.
you.